Competition is always good because it helps you not to give in under the slightest struggle in life.
I'm the best ever. I'm the most brutal and vicious and most ruthless champion there's ever been. There's no one can stop me.
Impossible is nothing to somebody who tries. Adversity makes the strong stronger or the weak weaker. Never get discouraged. Fight to the end, till you die.
How do you view competition? Like when you think about the word competition, what does that mean to you?
I think of competition as people reaching their highest potential. Competition is always good because it helps you not to give in under the slightest struggle in life. Because life is gonna give everybody a bad hand. No one's gonna leave here without being tried in life.
Let me ask you a question. Walking into the ring, you ever get scared?
To death.
Really?
Yeah.
You never look scared?
Well, that's the whole thing. Boxing is like acting. You always project what you don't feel on someone else. You know, but I found out that as I got older, I found out they're more scared of me than I am of them.
100%.
You know? Desire, the reason that we have suffer, Buddha says, because desire. But I'm gonna use my desire to stop doing my up. So how do I use desire to stop desire? I can't. I need this desire to get rid of these bad habits I have. So if desiring make me suffer, I'm gonna be suffering for the rest of my life. All of us, because we all have desire, right?
What was your biggest fear in your early 20s?
No one loving me. Not being accepted, being a nobody.
Did you not feel like anyone loved you or accepted you even though you were the champ?
Well, that was a funny dynamics in itself because I come from a eat dog kind of world and stuff, and I met somebody and he showed me the basics of life. You know what I mean? Be kind to people the way you want people to be kind to you. You know, it's just the basics of life. But our main objective was to be the best in the world in this particular discipline. Yeah.
It's hard to be kind when you're trying to be the best at the same time too, huh?
Yeah, but that's the part of discipline. Discipline is separating the two. You know, you have to do what you hate to do, but do it like you absolutely love it with vigor and enthusiasm.
How much of you fighting was about winning versus just beating the shit out of the person in the ring?
It was about beating myself. To be able to accomplish the goals that I want. I made my own goal. I made all my goals delusional. And I turned my delusions into reality.
You used the word destiny. Do you think it's just, were you born for that? Or did you develop that? Or did you hear that from somebody along the way?
I don't know why I was born. I wish sometimes, I look at this in life. I don't know why I'm searching for something, because it keeps me away from finding out more about who I am. That's what we do in life. We avoid finding out who we are, so we get involved with so many other things, and we create landmarks. You know, we do great things because we're trying to avoid who we are, but who we are comes out in our work. We're born, we live in life, and then something happens that makes me the way I am, makes you the way you are. If something has to happen, it doesn't go vicariously. Hey, we live in life and we change into that person that we are now. That doesn't work that way. Something happens to change us into this person.
What makes you like the happiest in your life right now?
I don't know, just watching my daughter play tennis.
Is she good?
She's very good. She has great potential. She's a prodigy. She's only 12 now. She plays with anybody, men, women, everything. And she's really had a good start, so I'm really proud of her and her accomplishments. And I just think she has a lot more to give to life, and I discussed that with her. There's so much power in humbleness. You know, when I'm promoting the fight, I say outrageous things and stuff, but I know the power of humbleness now.
How did you learn that?
I have to lose everything.
Got it. Well, now you got a lot of it back, by the way. You got some, you don't want people to know you got money
it means
because...
nothing. Once you, listen, if you think a lot of money is gonna make you happy, you never had a lot of money before.
So what do you value now? What's at the top for you to value?
Me, my children, my whole barometer of life.
Because I've been watching you for a while, a lot of interviews and everything that you've done. You're just so honest.
Like when you're on the street, you gotta be honest because
we're all really transparent. We're more transparent than what we know. So we think we're hiding something, we're not hiding nothing. There's only certain ways human beings conduct themselves.
Yeah.
Secretly, openly, quiet. You know, we can only be certain people for certain characteristics. We can't be too many people. I just know this. I know one day I'm gonna die, and whatever I said don't mean. So I look at it like that.
It's like, so how long does it take you to develop trust in someone?
No, it has nothing to do with trust. You know what I mean? The only person that could hurt me is a friend, and he was just working with me. He'd become my friend, but you know, nobody could hurt you but a friend. You have to be careful of your friends more so than people that you may think is your enemy, who you never had conflict with. You have to understand these things. You know, your friend is not going to always help you, and sometimes your enemy is going to help you. You know, and that's just how the world goes. The world is tricky. We don't understand that. Everybody you fight is not your enemy, and everybody that helps you is not your friend.
Never forgot it. You said, you know what, Tony? He said, those guys want power because they don't have love. How did you figure that out?
Well, because I'm one of those guys. You know, I never experienced love. My love was hurting people.
Yeah.
The more people I hurt, the more love I receive.
Yeah.
And it just was a time in my life I grew up and I lived that life and I received love and I saw what love done once I became involved with my wife and we started having kids. And even though I had children before, I'd never been in a relationship when I was totally dedicated to. Just like I wasn't fighting to be the best fighter I could, I wanted to be the best father and the best husband I could totally become.
Yes.
It's from this perspective. If you didn't know what you knew now, it's from the baby, everything you learned from a baby, and you're 30 now, and you didn't have the information you have now, who would you think you were?
Yeah, you only know what you're taught, right?
No, but you're blessed to being taught anything, but who would you think you are? Listen, and all the information that you did get was a lie.
Paradigm shift. When everything you've been taught your whole life, and then it comes the time you realize it was a lie. Now, how do we start from there? You know, we live in a lie.
Yeah.
We have to make up our own lie and live in this lie. You know, it's going to take it till if you checked and try to figure out to the day you die, you would never figure it out. It's based thousands and thousands and how many millions of lives and years of lives, and some people just dedicated their whole lives to try to figure out the lies and what this world about, and they found out nothing.
Right.
They have this big encyclopedia mind about wonderful things in history of the world and stuff, but we don't have the answer still. It's just a beautiful ride.
Just enjoy the ride.
Yeah.